Hello, Bardians. Welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. And if you're new here, feel free to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any new content. But let's jump right in. Today has been busy. It's only noon, and I have already recorded 6 videos. I've done 3 Skyrim, 3 Our Adventure Guild, and now we're on to this. The reason why I'm doing so many today is because I was sick, so my Friday was spent catching up on the upcoming week's videos, and all of these are for next week. I'm always 1 week ahead, so there is that. But I've had a blast today already. I think I started around 8ish, so it's been about 4 hours of recording already, and I got 2 more after this one. Let's fucking go. But where we left off is we need to find the mother. I don't know where the fuck this person is, but we need to talk about how we saved their kid. Do we have a tavern? We do have a tavern. Maybe she's in the tavern. We'll find out. The first of the river freedoms. Say what you will, I live free. It doesn't mean you won't get beaten up for what you say, though. Elena, the innkeeper. Is it tab? Yes, tab for this game. Do you think it's Jenna? It might be Jenna. Let's go talk to Jenna. It is. Let's go. Find and save Tig. Let's go. Oh, your grace. Our deliverer. You saved him. You rescued my little one. What would we ever do without you? Every day until the day I die, I shall pray to all the gods for your health. Nice. What do we have left to do now? We gotta meet the nymph by herself. Kill another mighty war monster. I mean, we did kill a wyvern. Was that not good enough? Show the Dwarven runes to Harwim. I'm good. Right, I gotta talk with the Sweet Teeth. And then Shillin's Chosen. We gotta meet trading post. We can go to the trading post. Real quick, I'll go talk with the Sweet Teeth. Which would be in the house of Koliki and her sister. Who claims the land, claims its pain and its death, says the mad prophet. I think it's funny that we remember Koliki's name, but we don't remember her sister, who a couple episodes we ended up sleeping with. So there's that. This loading is not as fast as Skyrim, but na 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 84%, 85. Okay, this is so fucking slow right now. You can do it. There we go. We gotta head over to this place. See if the Sweet Teeth are actually here. They are. Your Grace, we found another way to Talon Peak. Now we'll definitely be accepted in the Pathfinder Society. This new road, though, it might not be any more convenient than the one through Varnhold. Probably even less so, but anyone who really wants to can definitely get through it. First here, then down to the cave, then crawl up to here, and then dive into this underground lake. Then you come out of here. Yes, it does seem like you're going the wrong way, but if you climb this rock, throw a rope over this tree, you can use it to get to the other side, avoiding all the lava down there, and then it's only about 40 miles to Talon Peak. That's probably the way the ancient Cyclops went. Look, we even found some coins there. Interesting. Let's see if you can complete my task. Give us your orders. The now marches are overgrown, they need to be weeded. I still can't get used to these swamps everywhere. When I was little, I thought the marches and seas and glaciers were all just stories made up by travelers. But here you just leave the city walls and you're up to your knees in a real swamp. Do you really think His Grace wants us to tell him about his lands? Why not? The swamps here are oh so juicy, green and blooming, and the mosquitoes whistle day and night. The Pidisyaha himself would envy you. Alright, enough talk. It's time to get to work. No. Let's see if they want to talk. Hello, Kanerah. I want to ask you a few questions. I think I've already done all of this, right? No, okay. Tell me the story of you and your sister from the beginning. The beginning of the story is quite unexciting. My sister and I were born in Quadia, a place most unsuitable for tieflings. The people there honor the radiant Serenue and think of themselves as guardians of the good. Of course, no one threw us in dungeon right away or tried to kill us for no reason, but we could forget about social status. It's impossible to rise from rags in the country, where they value connections and reputations more than gold since birth. They looked on us as evil creatures, vicious and unpredictable. Now that it's entirely false, but what is truth, generally speaking? I've always known that I was worth and what lot I deserved. Its superstitions stand in the way of achieving a goal, that no reason to shed a tear. Better to use those same superstitions to your own ends. I must say in Quadir they idolize Azimars almost as passionately as they hate tieflings. So I thought with a little effort I could pass as one, and my mastery of fire could be mistaken for a sign of Serene's goodwill. Of course, a masquerade of that sophistication required a little outside help, and I found it. I made a contract with a resourceful devil who calls himself the Forefather. He wove an illusion over me and my sister, hiding our tiefling futures from everyone. I hope this doesn't shock you. It's not that I wanted to bind myself to a powerful and devious creature. But what choice did I have? To wash bowels at a caravanseria until the end of my days? That wouldn't just be a waste of the priceless gem that I am. It'd be a burden with caring for Kariki, that naive walking vulture who is totally unfit for a hard life. You try to fix injustice that came upon you as a curse from the cradle that can be understood and forgiven. I am just the incarnation of goodness and innocence, aren't I? Anyway, it's all in the past. What was the agreement you made with the devil? I'd have to spend the whole evening telling you all the details. Contracts require thoughtfulness and accuracy, especially ones like this. But to put it simply, I was to do as he commanded, and in return he'd grant me a powerful illusion, which would make my sister and I indistinguishable from Emberkin, descendants of Piri. The contract included a number of caveats and limitations. In particular, the task that devil would give me could do me no harm. The contract didn't involve my soul, on the contrary. It bound me until my death, but no longer. What assignments did the devil give you? You'd be amazed. They included fighting evil. The Forefather comes from a line of apostate devils, or Demavigas. They live for one goal, only to turn people's souls away from serving any god but Asmodeus. Or Demaviga, I don't like that word, I don't know how to pronounce it, made a nest for himself in Quadria long ago, finding special pleasure in enslaving the servants of Surania. Nothing helps to turn souls away from a faith better than fanatics of the faith. You have no idea, Prism, how often a zealous servant of the good in their struggle against evil has pushed others in the arms of that very same evil. That's why the Forefathers sent me to serve the followers of the cults of the Dawn Flower. Unlike the old church of Serena, these cultists celebrate the goddess more for her warrior aspect than for her mercy. My duties included seeking out secret cults of demon and daemon worshippers and other springs of evil in the sun-swept land of Quadria. Real or imaginary, questions, suspicions, public trials, 1 or 2 exemplary executions, and fear sank its claws into the hearts of the weak and doubtful. How can a good goddess allow this? What if I'm next? Those who entertain such doubts would soon hear a knock on their door from a messenger of hell, offering a simple solution, protection and prosperity in return for their souls. That's how I aided the legions of hell, by walking under Serena's sunny banner. One day this cough will go away. What was it like living disguised as Isomars? We lived for years under the disguise, getting a certain status, affluence, and crowds of gullible suitors. In time, I found a patron from among the followers of the cult of the Dawnflower. A man of great wealth and a personal army, mercenaries who roam the lands of Kadri night and day, seeking out monsters and those who worship them. I quickly became his confidant and joined that army, all as the forefather desired. Perhaps this is why the devil agreed to give us the appearance of Asimars. Everything was going perfectly, but then Koliki, that silly child, got herself mixed up with a band of tiefling renegades, who were too cowardly and stupid to achieve anything in their lives by their own wits. They organized something like a secret society and gathered in the evenings in their hunts. They spoke of opening everyone's eyes and making them treat the outcast with dignity. Sooner or later, they would have done something stupid and gotten themselves caught, and brought my sister down with them, so I helped them a little and put my patron's people on their track. If only I could have kept Kaliki from her foolishness. On the night of the raid, for some reason I told her the truth. I thought I could explain to her that her actions were threatening our secrets. Thought she would see reason. But nothing works out as one planned. She hurried off to warn her friends and fell into the hands of the court of the Dawnflower. Her disguise was unmasked, and with it, my own as well. Our sands and skies, I can't imagine the rage my noble patron felt. His Isomir confidence turned out to be a treacherous tiefling. I had no interest in learning how far he'd go in his rage, and immediately set off to flee. Alas, as soon as they found out what happened, the remaining members of a cult of demon worshippers who I had once helped to disperse quickly tracked me down. They summoned a soul eater who cut my life short, and my story was at its end. Tell me about how you were resurrected. You'd better ask Kaliki about that. When she learned about my death, Jesus, she pleaded to Nithis, the god of unparalleled powers, and his hild agreed to return me to life. But in the state we're in now, only one of us can be in the material plane at a time. Meanwhile, the other sleeps in a special demi-plane. What happened at Jamani's fuck, my cough, dude. Mansion. You know the fun part of our story. When Nithis returned me to life, the poor hungry soul eater started following my trail again. He cannot discover me so long as I live disguised as Casey. But he keeps trying. That one reason why my sister and I never stay in one place for long. He moved north, living here and there until we reached Restov. Lady Jamandi's offer was simply too tempting. Bring some pathetic bandits to heal and receive a barony in return? Of course. Casey could never be a baroness, but the adventures itself was an intriguing opportunity. Besides, I was in desperate need of distraction, so I showed up at the reception, made some valuable connections. I witnessed the attack of the unlucky assassins, but then, unfortunately, missed out on all the fun. The moment I went through the fire at the mansion, I was carried away to the demiplane, and Kaliki came forth to deal with the consequences. You know the rest. I'll say thank you so long. Just because talking so much is killing my throat apparently, and I just can't stop coughing. But we learned some backstory with Kaliki, so that's cool. Always love that. Those two are my favorite anyway, so I would love to learn more about them. Na 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 na. But if you're still here watching, then you probably like my stuff because we're at the halfway point. So go ahead and sub and join the Bardians. You can auto level up your character and companions using our pre-generated builds. Just choose pre-made during character creation. And in the level up menu, note, once you make a change to a pre-generated build, the auto level up option will become unavailable. I don't think I've ever used the auto build. I have hiccups. Ah! Never mind. It's gone. Just need to hiccup twice, apparently. Okay. Kanerah, our new friend. Okay. We'll go ahead and make our way up to the traders area while we do, I will go ahead and walk this way just to connect it. I think we've connected everything over in the north, which makes sense. Oh, random encounter. Da-na-na-na. I wonder what it is. Oh, some more trolls. And some bandits? We don't have acid. Uh-oh.
Taste my fury. This is going to hurt.
We'll go ahead and kill the trolls. Don't know how to kill this branded troll though, just because I don't have any acid. Go, puppy. You're never gonna. Oh, okay. Well, I'll wait. I'm gonna remove the attack on block just because he's never gonna do that.
I grant you death.
These trolls are kind of strong. Do I have acid on you? Nope. Uh-oh, we don't have any acid. Oh, wait, no, we do. Whew. Good, good. Valerie, go ahead and move up. And then I keep hitting F to end turn because that's how it is for our adventurer guild.
Burn.
Burn! Gonna kill this bandit. Rosa! The bandit's not dead yet. Drop that. Put this over here. And then bite. Yeah, he should not have stood up. We'll go here. Go ahead and hit this guy.
Hide from me.
Tristan. Throw the acid to this branded guy. Thank you. For the other trolls, we can easily kill with Kanerah. Yeah, Kanerah.
Out of my way.
Oh, doing that. That guy just got obliterated.
Flames take you.
You missed, you missed. Amiri, go ahead and hit you. Wow, they're just getting shit on by me. Ooh, we missed though. Let's go ahead and hit the alchemist.
Nowhere to run.
Do not falter.
Run them through.
Run 'em through. Nice. Went ahead and dealt with those trolls and bandits. Trying to make our way over to the trading post. Take the acid bombs though. Just in case you run into more bandit trolls. They are native inhabitants of the First World. A large variety of different creatures fall under this category. Dryads, satyrs, and even those cool little mites are fae. They say cool little mites, but the Mite Queen was chill. I forget how far this trading post is. I also don't know how to claim this stuff. I think you have to do... Ooh, we found old oak. What is that? Okay, we'll make our way over there.
May we have a moment of respite?
Not yet.
We We should gather all strength.
Now we will.
All life is a succession of tests. Sarenrae, grant me the strength to pass them all with dignity.
At least it's good to know you doubt your ability to face trials with dignity.
Oh, that's right. I just noticed that. She was talking about how she didn't like Sone because of that place, and this guy is a worshiper of it. Whoa. If you fail a trickery check to open a chest, try a different character. Well, don't need to worry about that because we don't have anyone that does trickery. You're teaching it to someone. I forgot who. I think Iku, but who knows? Let's see here.
I lead. You
I
follow.
lead. You follow. Oh, there they are. Baron Prism, what an honor to meet you in person. I am Sinnet, a paladin of the most illustrious Seelan from the Eternal Rose Order. There you are, Valerie. How many years has it been since we saw each other? I'm so happy that the years haven't erased the divine bliss written upon your radiant face. Greetings. I'm glad to see you in good health. That's it. No, I'm kidding. I think you should, tell me, why are you here? As I mentioned in my letter, my goal is to return Valerie to Shielin's grace. Several years ago, a terrible mistake was made. She, whose fate was determined before she was born, decided to resist her calling. I would appeal to Valerie's mind and remind her of her duty. What a terrible mistake. How dare she willingly choose to leave? You speak as though I am incapable of understanding where my duties lie. You have given me much cause for doubt. Where are you planning to go? When Valerie joins my entourage, we will travel west to the borders of Pitax. There, a new temple to my divine patron is being built, an architectural wonder worthy of harboring the very spirit of the Eternal Rose? One of the new orders of Shilin will occupy the temple, the Order of Prisms. What? Their zeal in serving the goddess will be good for Valerie. She has much to unlearn if she expects to return to Shilin's favor and the respect of her brothers in order. I'm so tired of orders from those I despise. You guys can talk alone. Don't go, your grace. My intentions are known to all. Valerie, I have come to return you to your faith. Ow. Now you imagine that not only do I want to serve Shilin, but now I have faith in her too. I don't recognize you, Valerie. What is this tone you address me with? I remember what politeness and respect you showed your elders. We held you up as an example for the other novices. I'm only repaying your courtesy in kind. If so easily ascribed to me thoughts of aspirations that I do not possess, then I can be as liberal a judge of your behavior. Watch your tongue. You're on my lands. You respect my subjects. In no way did I intend to be impolite. Forgive my manners. It's difficult for me not to address Valerie as a novice, for that is what she was the last time I saw her. As for my return to the church, which you so bluntly insist upon, please spare me your wordy speeches. The day I walked out the Covenant gates, I made a decision I'm not going to change. I'm never returning to the Eternal Rose Order. I'm never going back to serving Shilin. Whatever nonsense you started with your letter, let's put an end to it. I don't believe my ears. I expected to see repentance. Valerie, repentance for your foolish choices. Repentance for the pain you've caused your family and all those who relied on you. But instead I see a proud renegade who dares to resist the will of the goddess and who would defy me, the one who labored to bring you up and teach you. I am not in the least bit surprised by your words. You have always been deaf to anything that goes against your beliefs. I'm not Shilin's chosen. I'm not a god's toy created to entertain the whimsical goddess. I'm not. Quiet, quiet, before you bring a wrath upon you. How dare you, who is bestirred with celestial beauty, so insolently reject such gifts that others can only dream about? So he's only saying this because she's beautiful. Got it. Your fate is already decided, laid out as a fine carpet before you. Enough. I didn't come here to listen to a spoiled child speaking out of turn, but only to bring you home, and I will take you by the ear and drag you all the way to the Order's covenant, if that's what it takes. One more word, Sinnet, and your head will be decorated in the nearest fence. Stay out of it, Prism. Might be crossing the boundaries of politeness, but no more than that. Stay your hand and allow me to finish. I only mean to support you. What you call home was my prison. My home is here in these lands, for which the Baron and I have fought and shed our blood. Here, beside the one I vowed to serve and whom I shan't leave until I die. Here in the stolen lands, where for the first time I can decide for myself where I belong and what I believe. Take your people and go back to the Eternal Rose, Abbey, or Abbey, I don't know. And if you've no nerve to claim I'm Sheilan's chosen, well, know that your precious goddess should have chosen her trinkets more carefully. How dare you? Well said, Valerie. If you insist on standing equal to Sheilan's paladins, answer for your words now. If you have a drop of dignity left, you won't deny me satisfaction. Oh, so now I'm suddenly an independent person in your eyes. Finally. Well then, I shall agree to this duel with indescribable pleasure. Prism, you shall be my second. Sure. Ooh. Let's go with, yes, give this, windbag a proper thrashing. The second's responsibilities include absorbing the fight, mediating in the duel, and should the circumstance require, declaring the final verdict. I think here is a good enough step away, Prism. I don't want to hit you by accident. Let's see whether you learned anything more than insolence from your mercenary friends. One of my squires will be my second. Would everyone please clear the dueling ground, and do not interfere until a winner has been decided. What are you doing here? Don't worry, good master. We'll settle our argument quickly and do no harm to your trading post. So, Valerie, are you ready? I am. Let your second start the countdown. Let's begin. Participants, please ready your weapons and assume your positions.
To victory!
I don't really use her for attack. I'm just a tank. So let's turn this off and attack.
Stay behind me!
Is he gonna attack yet or what?
And a strike is won!
Okay, we keep missing.
Do not falter!
Yikers. Ow, you fuck face. Yo, I think she's gonna lose, guys. I don't know what happens when she loses. Well, we're about to find out.
I can't keep this up much
Valerie's
longer.
about to get shit on.
Stay behind me!
God, we can't do shit with her. I mean, she's only meant to be a tank, so. Yo, can I join in and beat this guy up? Looks like everything is in its place, doesn't it? You could be however insolent to whoever you want as long as you were considered as a girl. Okay. But now you have to answer for all the stupid things you said in prior heated moments. I'm satisfied with the outcome of this duel. I have no reasons to linger here, upsetting the owners of this trading post and the Baron. With great sadness, I will continue my way without Valerie, who from now on has no right to return to the Order. Too much talk and enough, lever. Exactly, Iku. I will bother you no longer. My regards. She did get destroyed. But again, she's not really here for fighting. Dear God, your face, Valerie. What? Is there something? Valerie touches the rune, crossing her face. That scoundrel. Strange, I do not remember receiving this blow, not at all. It is nothing, I do not even feel any pain, only fatigue. Save your pity for someone who is truly wounded, and I just need to rest and wash myself clean after all these conversations about Sheelin. Oh, did she get it because she left Sheelin, maybe? I don't know. I mean, it looks cool. But, that's it for this one. So if you enjoyed it, feel free to like and drop a comment. And if you want more, hit sub and join the Bardians. But for now, have an amazing rest of your guys' day or night. And I will see you guys in the next one.